Discipline is what sets apart someone ordinary from someone extraordinary. It's the ability to go beyond what others can achieve. However, having discipline is not easy. It requires effort, practice, and even tricking your brain. As humans, we are wired with a primal instinct to seek dopamine, a substance produced in our brains that gives us pleasure. This instinct has its logic. Our brain rewards us with dopamine when we do things beneficial to our survival, such as eating when hungry, drinking when thirsty, or reproducing to continue our species. Dopamine has helped humanity progress, but it comes with a significant drawback. It's addictive. Unlike machines, we have thoughts and emotions. For instance, we age and face mortality. Dopamine is also a driving force behind addictions, be it to social media, video games, or substances. We've discovered ways to stimulate dopamine production quickly and effortlessly, leading to the concept of instant gratification. In today's world, we're surrounded by stimuli that cater to this need for instant pleasure. But most of these things provide no real value beyond fleeting enjoyment. Over time, our brains stop associating dopamine with actions that genuinely benefit us. Instead, we become conditioned to seek pleasure alone, losing the drive to put in effort. This lack of incentive to work hard is a major issue in modern society. People have forgotten the deep satisfaction that comes from accomplishing something through hard work. Why struggle when you can feel good without it? You've likely experienced the frustration of wanting to start something like exercising or pursuing a new project. Initially, motivation carries you through, but once it fades, so does your commitment. This is a lack of discipline. For example, you might envision having a fit and healthy body, so you join a gym and go every day. The first week, you're consistent because motivation drives you, but by the second week, you feel tired one day and decide to skip, promising yourself you'll go tomorrow. The same excuse follows the next day. So, how do we tackle this in a world fixated on instant gratification? How can you cultivate discipline to achieve your goals even when motivation is nowhere to be found? Let's take inspiration from Miyamoto Musashi. While not a formal philosopher, his life and principles offer invaluable lessons for building discipline and reaching your objectives. Before we dive in, don't forget to like the video. This helps spread these ideas to more people. Also, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future content. Miyamoto Musashi was a legendary samurai born in Japan in 1584. From a young age, he aspired to be the greatest swordsman in Japan. He dedicated himself to rigorous training and traveled across the country to challenge the top duelists of his time. It is said he fought over 60 duels without ever losing. In many cases, he faced multiple opponents simultaneously, mastering the art of wielding a sword in each hand. In addition to his combat skills, Musashi was a philosopher and author, most famously of the Book of Five Rings, where he shared his philosophy and path to becoming Japan's greatest warrior. His disciplined approach to life can be summarized in 4 key principles. 1. Avoid pleasure for its own sake. Musashi believed that indulging in pleasure weakens resolve and discipline. By rejecting desires and instant gratification, he ensured that his brain only rewarded him with dopamine for hard-earned achievements, like defeating an opponent in battle or completing intense training. He essentially tricked his brain into associating effort with feeling good. Musashi understood that greatness requires sacrifice, no matter how challenging it may be. He famously said, "Time is well spent when you do something with a valuable purpose, and there is no greater satisfaction than that." 2. Focus on one thing at a time. Musashi held that mastering one art can unlock countless opportunities. He chose to dedicate himself entirely to swordsmanship, training tirelessly to push his limits. This focus on mastery opened many doors for him throughout his life. Likewise, focusing on one task at a time makes it easier to build discipline. Once that task becomes routine, you can move on to the next. By taking things one step at a time, you create habits and eliminate reliance on motivation to accomplish what needs to be done. 3. Never give up on your path. A common reason people lack discipline is impatience. In the beginning, we expect quick results, influenced by the instant gratification culture around us. Musashi repeatedly reminded himself to never give up the path. Like any human, he likely faced doubts while pursuing his goals, but he stayed the course. If your objective is clear, commit to it wholeheartedly and practice patience. Discipline requires focus, certainty, and the willingness to make sacrifices. Over time, with consistent effort, you'll achieve what you set out to do. 4. Live with honor. Musashi followed the Bushido code, the way of the warrior, anchored in 7 virtues: honor, respect, integrity, honesty, courage, compassion, and loyalty. Of these, honor was paramount. Honor stems from self-respect, and living with honor means acting with honesty, courage, and discipline. It also means avoiding shortcuts or easy ways out. Respect yourself enough to make an effort. Resist instant gratification and work consistently toward your goals. Acting with honor fosters discipline and helps you achieve greatness. What do you think of Miyamoto Musashi's philosophy? Let me know in the comments. Remember, no one is perfect, and building discipline takes time. You'll make mistakes and get off track, but what matters is returning to your path each time. Over time, those slip-ups will happen less and less. Train your discipline like Musashi trained with his swords, with consistency and determination. If you're not used to discipline, start by doing one challenging or unpleasant task daily. Over time, this habit will grow stronger. I hope this video inspires you to achieve the goals you've set for yourself. See you in the next one. Remember, discipline is the foundation of a strong and resilient mind. Just like Musashi mastered his swords, you can master your life by embracing effort, focus, and patience. At Stoic Trench, we explore the philosophies and lessons that empower us to overcome challenges and live with purpose. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join the Stoic Trench community. Together, we forge mental toughness and wisdom to navigate life's battlefield. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay resilient, and embrace the Stoic way.